My name is Noah Selgrove. I am the owner and founder of Leadgrove.io. And here today with me, I have Leevi Eerola, who is the founder of the largest B2B growth marketing group in the entire industry. He has seen thousands of marketing campaigns go out. He has booked thousands and thousands of meetings for his clients. They have generated over $30 million in revenue for their clients, which is absolutely insane. And they have also consulted hundreds and hundreds of agencies, all the way from early stage startups to 9-figure businesses. So, Leevi, thank you for being here today. I'm so happy to talk with you, have this little conversation. And yeah, really happy to kick it off.
Thank you, man, for bringing me here. It's an absolute pleasure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So over the past 10 months, we have, of course, been working closely together on a lot of different projects. So really great to have you here, and really just wanted to ask you, how has the experience been working together on your side of the table? How has it been working with us and our agency?
Obviously, absolutely fantastic. That's the main reason why we're here. Like over the past 10 months, we have been able to, or I have been personally able to, and also our team has been able to like get like a really good feel for what you guys do, what you guys skill set are, and how you approach work. And I think the biggest like key takeaway from that is the how customer result oriented you guys are. Like there's obviously a lot of companies in the space who care a lot about different metrics and client satisfaction and the customer success rate. But I think the big thing that is working really for your advantage is how customer result oriented you are, and how you really go above and beyond to make sure that everyone gets results and actually has an absolutely amazing time with it. And I think that obviously is the main thing. And then just the sheer factor of how you go out of your way to creatively solve a lot of the problems that we have been also running into. And we have seen like a lot of problems, a lot of industry changes, a lot of these things happening in the past 10 months. I have never for a single time see it slow you guys down. And you're just keep on going, boom, a problem arises, whatever it might be, for a client, for yourself, boom, figure it out, some kind of a creative solution. And I think that's also why you guys are moving at such a fast pace, and feels like you're just invincible no matter what you do.
My God, thank you so much for it. Honestly, we just try our best to keep moving forward, keep trying new things, always, of course, being customer oriented. So thank you for that, and really just being able to continue going on. You know, no matter what happens, there's always changes in the space. So I really appreciate that answer. And just in general, kind of talking about market changes and all that, I guess, what type of companies do you think we have served the best so far?
Yeah, I think the big tying criteria there. Obviously, you have done a lot of really great work with different agencies. That's where your background is from. So that really shows that you are like an expert at that field as well. But even branching out into other areas of different industries, solving for really urgent lead flow problems. So companies that have an urgent lead flow problem, companies that have everything else set up, but there's just no way to predictably drive traffic. That obviously is a big strong point for you. But not just that, but also companies that have a lot of the fundamental pieces missing. Maybe they have some kind of an idea for a product or a service, or maybe they already are delivering something, but they're not really seeing the traction, the resonance from the market, because they're not able to communicate the problems that they solve to their ideal clients. I think you guys are absolutely amazing creating that communication method, creating those sales letters, those sales assets, marketing assets that make it super clear for the ideal client of why someone should actually go for this solution, and why it is worth what it is. And of course, based on your just background in general, everything sales related. Sales is of course a broad concept. There's obviously a lot that goes into sales, but at least I haven't personally seen anything that you guys can't do on the sales aspect. Maybe the sales process is unclear. Maybe the closing rates are low. Maybe there's no proper way to track the lead flow. Make sure that that sales close down. Making sure that follow-ups go through. Make sure that clients get actually closed and the decisions are made. I think that you guys have like an extremely strong point there, and probably it is because of your strong sales background. But yeah, I think like that's the biggest thing. Companies that have urgent lead flow problems, companies that have a lot of fundamental pieces missing in their agency, they don't really know how to go to their, or not even agency, but in their company, they don't really know how to the next level. They don't really know how to charge, what they're worth, predictably get new clients, fill out the calendar, fill out the meetings. And companies that don't have a predictable way to bring on a new client or new prospect to the calendar, and then days, weeks, or months later, depending on the contract size, actually get the contract signed, get the money sent to their bank account, and start a relationship. I think that's like where you really live and breathe, and where you have your biggest advantage.
Man, thank you again. Thank you so much. I think that's something that I've definitely learned along the way. A lot about the kind of my journey so far, but I also learned quite a bit of that from you as well. So I'd like to tip my hat to you. Thank you for that too.
Thank you, man.
Of course, of course. So I guess you also really answered about two other questions of mine too. So thank you for doing a lot of the work for me. But I guess when it comes to, of course, we work together a lot on strategy and kind of tactical side of business. But I guess outside of business, we have a personal relationship as well. How have you seen some of those personal strengths of mine impact our working relationship with clients?
Yeah, I think that is huge, especially like there are of course a lot of agencies that are huge. There's when you sign with an agency, you get met with a customer success agent or whatever it might be. You never even see the founder, or you never even see the CEO of the company, and that's of course different from working with you. Like the people working with you are in a really close relationship with you and get to talk to you. So I think your personal strengths really shine through on any partnership that you might have, or any client relationship that you might have. Yeah, business and like tactical and strategically, you are great at generating lead. You're great at getting sales closed down, creating sales assets, creating sales letters, creating these big marketing concepts, and actually driving the company forward from there. But I just think the sheer amount of energy and like go-getting attitude that you bring to every single meeting that we, or every single conversation that we have, or every single project that we look into together, I think that's like a huge thing that a lot of people don't even realize to pay attention to. Because obviously, if you're building a business, if you're working on a business, you're building a marketing campaign, there are gonna be problems, there's gonna be obstacles, and if you don't have that pure positive energy and like we can do it attitude in those partnerships, it can get a bit grim at times. You might lose hope, you might stay stagnant, but then working with you, it's never the case. It's always boom, let's go. This is not gonna slow us down, and it just makes building great stuff way easier, like way easier, and it brings a lot of the outside perspective, and the perspective brings a lot of like really positive things to just in general to everyone's life. I think that you work with, I've learned a lot of like really healthy habits from working with you and talking to you, and just it makes working way easier.
Again, thank you so much. I mean, that's something I try to work on every single day, is just how can I be my best and how can I serve people the best, whether it's partners or clients or the person I meet on the street. So I really appreciate that kind of testament right there. So I guess really when it comes to working together, and when it comes to, a potential client who's thinking about working with us, I guess why would you tell them to pull the trigger? If you would tell them to pull the trigger, I guess what would you really want to say to them?
Of course, 100%. So, like, I think the main thing is if anyone is thinking about working with you, I think truly like just pulling the trigger and going ahead of it has to be in 99% of the cases the best decision that the company can do at a certain point. It's really rare to find people who work in such a broad spectrum and still do it well. There's of course a lot of companies that do a lot of stuff, but the quality usually suffers. There's like hundreds of clients, there's big teams, big offices, etc. And a lot of this creates a lot of this unnecessary management in the company. But when working with you and when we're working with Leadgrove, I think the biggest advantage there is that you have a lean, mean team. Yeah, like it's really personal. There's only a few clients, only a handful of clients, and it's always really involved. So for anyone who's looking pretty much for an extension of their company, almost having like an extra growth marketing team or extra marketing team in house without having to pay the expert prices, like if you go hire someone your level in house, that's like 200,000-400,000 a year in some cases. And then when you take on everyone else who's involved in your client projects, all the consultants on the advisors, the partners, the assistants, your team members, like hiring a team like Leadgrove in house would be like $500,000 a year. It's pretty crazy, but obviously working with you, at least not yet. I don't think that's very surprising, is that. So I think for just anyone who wants to have a super powerful lean mean team inside, really personal, like an integrated almost part of into their business, I think that's where if anyone's looking for that, I think that's where they should turn to Leadgrove and take the step forward and do it sooner or later, because the longer you wait, the more money you miss out on. And yeah, there's just money laying on the table. You just need someone to grab it. Of course, you want to grab it right now instead of in 3 months.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for that. And we really just try to do our best for our clients every day. And I think just coming from the heart of a servant is really how we're able to get these results and to make people happy at the end of the day. So thank you so much for kind of just coming here and being able to talk a little bit about our partnership together, how we're able to help our clients reach their goals, and not only that, but to have a great work relationship throughout the day. So I'd like to thank Leevi Eerola for coming over here today, talking about our relationship and all the good that we try to do in the world today. So cheers.
Thank you, man, for bringing me on. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Absolutely.
Boom.
Boom. Cheers.
Cheers.